All right, welcome back to the show. Let's go to the phone lines and hear what's on people's minds today. We are taking calls via Discord at davidpakman.com/Discord. Let's start today with Caleb from Atlanta. Caleb from Atlanta, you're on the air. What's going on?
Hi, David. I was wondering what your thoughts are on the future of, I guess, political discourse in this country. It seems like Donald Trump has really just made everyone like very unable to just talk about anything nowadays. And I was wondering if there's any recovery from this or like the future of, I guess, conservatives more generally.
Yeah, it's really going to depend. It's going to depend on two things. The Republican Party is going to have to decide whether the coarsening and debasement of the discourse that happened under Donald Trump, whether they want to keep things that way or not. Now, if you go back to the George W. Bush era, there was a hell of a lot of debasing and coarsening of the discourse then, but it was nothing compared to what we saw under Donald Trump, mocking disabilities. And I mean, listen, I don't have to give you the full list. You know it, of course. I think that the left also has a role to play in the sense that the left could make a stronger stand about we are just not going to accept some of this very base way of talking about politics as valid, and we're just not going to engage in it. But I worry that that could have the backfire effect that the right will say the left doesn't want to hear any ideas that are different than their own. But I think that unfortunately, a lot of this depends on whether the Republican Party says we have to step up the level of debate a little, or whether they if they perceive that they benefit from the way Donald Trump has debased the discourse, then they may continue. They may decide it's good for them.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you. Thanks for your time.
All right, Caleb, I'm going to let you go. It sounds like you've got a lot going on there, but I do very much appreciate you calling in. Always great to hear from folks all over. Let's go to Dwayne from Buffalo, New York. Dwayne from Buffalo, you're on the air. Dwayne from Buffalo, please unmute yourself. You were on the air and you could be speaking to me right now if only you unmuted yourself.
Can you hear me, David?
Yes, I can.
Hey, how's it going? Good,
Good,
good.
good.
Yeah, I just wanted to call in and say you have a intellectually stimulating show. I listen to you and Kyle Kalinske, and yeah, just keep up the good work. You really, you're doing a good job in making people think very hard about what's going on in society. Keep it up.
I appreciate that. So, okay, so you watch the David Pakman show, you listen to Kyle. What else is in your media diet, so to speak?
New York Times, local news, unfortunately, CNN and MSNBC. Sometimes just for fun, I'll take a quick peek at Newsmax
Okay.
and One American News, but I'm not really, obviously, I don't listen to that seriously.
And from the standpoint of independent left-wing media, is there anything else in addition to Kyle?
Not really. The Young Turks, of course.
Okay.
But I don't really listen to them as much as I listen to you guys. But I still do my independent research, and corroborate things to make sure that I'm getting a full world view of everything.
Well, it sounds like you're making every effort to have a well-rounded diet. Is it what's the scene in Buffalo in terms of masks and virus guidelines right now?
Well, our COVID cases have been going up pretty sharply here, especially where I am. But hopefully the political leaders, they get everything under control, especially with the vaccine right around the corner. I'm really looking forward to that. But, you still have occasional people without masks and stuff when you go to the grocery store,
Oh, are they allowed inside without masks?
in some cases.
Interesting. Interesting. Wow. All right. Very good. Well, I appreciate hearing from you.
Yeah, you too. Thanks, David.
All right. There's a Dwayne from Buffalo coming in with some nice praise, I would say. I want to let you know that our sponsor, Vincero Watches, is having a massive holiday sale on all of their products right now, and you can take advantage of it by going to davidpakman.com/watch a brand new high quality wristwatch really is the perfect way to add something fresh to your style, whether it's for you or a gift for someone else. Vincero is a brand that has a serious dedication to the craft of watchmaking, which is really evident when you look closely at their watches. I wear Vincero watches myself. Lately, I've been wearing one from their Icon Automatic collection. It's the mesh matte black watch, and I love the sleek, minimalist design. Their watches are actually sold at a fair price. Their mission has always been to make a wristwatch from high-end materials, but one that everyday people can afford. And that's why they have over 25,000 five-star reviews, because you won't find a better made watch for this great of a price anywhere else. You can get big holiday discounts on all of their products right now and free shipping when you go to davidpakman.com/watch. I've put the link right underneath this video.